Hey guys, how are you doing? I wanted to jump on and just talk a bit about the astrology. Um, Talking to some people, and I want to see how you guys are doing though, as sort of a reflection point. The energy is a little bit like frenetic here. It's kind of what it's been feeling like. And there's a lot currently going on that I wanted to jump on members about and chat about when it comes regarding Mercury. Mercury right now is like double down. Like it's got so many transits hitting it. It's kind of crazy. And we have a nodal transit as well coming up in just a bit. So that is possibly something simultaneously, obviously, to the fact that the sun is at zenith, and whenever the sun hits zenith, transitions out of 29th, it's always a little bit kooky and clunky. So just wanted to share that. But I am curious how you guys are doing. How do you like these energies rolling in? And I also want to mention that I'm going to have the Taurus reading uploaded pretty soon. I think it's about 20 minutes it has left on that. I have the Taurus April, and Capricorn as well will be posted shortly. So thank you guys for your patience and support with that. Isn't it, Julie? Yeah, it's a very sort of like a fast sort of frequency. Yeah, Aries is, especially like the sun at 0 of Aries, is very much like there's this feeling of like just like wanting to go for it, like just do it. Yeah, clearing a lot. Same. Yeah, there's a lot of like just kind of finally moving through the stagnancies of what has been the last full year, moving out of that wintry vibe, kind of just cleaning and sprucing up. Very much that sort of energy. So yeah, but I'm really like curious. I want to see how you guys. Oh, interesting. Okay, I am Patrice Walker says I have been super productive. Right? Yeah, it really feels like this alleviated sort of like vibe. So yeah. There's a lot going on. Excuse me, with Mercury, and we just had this full moon, so there's this sort of like building of energy as well with that. So that's very exciting. But yeah, I'm seeing like decisions will be made definitely when it comes to social life. This is going to be a huge theme, especially as we have a lot more yang in the chart with the sun in Aries, and Venus and Mars in Aquarius. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The only thing, right now Mercury is in Pisces, so something to keep in mind, but a very creative time. And interesting. Yeah, very centered, decisive. Right. Interesting. Yeah, a lot is coming up, and like I feel like we're reprioritizing. It's like we're just kind of seeing it and just being like, okay, I'm just not gonna really get so bent out of shape about that, so involved, so drawn out. So nice, Gabriel. Wow, Gabriel says I've been painting a lot. Yeah, a lot of like resurging energies when it comes to the creative workflow, which is really cool. So let's go around. Cool. What is everyone's signs? Interesting. Earth Angel says, I feel like I'm rebuilding myself. In what kind of ways? Physically, emotionally, with your thoughts. I feel like there's this like reconsideration of our habits as well, like looking back on things that we just kind of not necessarily took for granted, but it's like, all right, well, I was doing that, but maybe I want to do it differently. So yeah, but a lot of organizing even. I get this really strong organizational energy. It must be the full moon in Virgo trailing out. We tend to see the full moon energies more clearly. Whoa, 44 people in the room right there. It was 444. Yeah, we tend to see the full moon a little more clearly as we move farther away from it. So yeah, it'll be nice to sort of settle into those Virgo full moon vibes in later time. as we hit the second quarter stage. But yeah, typically like the week after the full moon is pretty chill. You know, we feel that really big buildup into the full moon, and then it's like, all right, and we settle out. So yeah, we'll get onto members tonight, guys. We'll talk more about the astrology. I want to jump onto 48 hours. The weekly readings are up for members, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in there. It's lovely to connect with you guys there as well. And let's clear the engineering ground. Let's clear the throat chakra. Yeah, there are a lot of decisions I feel we'll be making. Yeah, guys, try to keep an open mind, of course, with the readings as they may resonate over time. You may want to go back and watch some older readings as well if you're feeling guided. So-called older readings that were tapping into energies from about 6 to 8 months